What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Just Brown or JB from Team Broskies, and today I'm going to start a new series where I talk about beginner stuff, sort of, for people who are starting off card games or want to get into the hobby. It's not going to be a face-to-face video like last time with the face reveal. I need to figure out my setup with that. But before we get into it, I appreciate you guys. You guys got the last video to a pretty good number of views, a pretty good number of likes, and I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. I just want to help grow the community. This is why I'm doing this series now, to help the new players and sort of give them a helping hand in growing that passion. No pack openings probably for a little bit, seeing how Unison is just around the corner. Might open some set 2 packs here and there, but just to grow my Vegeta collection. But other than that, nothing big. We're just going to sort of try to help the players. For all my veterans out there, let me down in the comments if I forget something that you think a beginner should know and should probably look into when starting off a card game. So let's get started. So for tip number 1, brand recognition. So what you're gonna want to do is find what card game you like, whether it be the brand, the play style, or the art. Me personally, you guys know me. I'm a Dragon Ball guy. I love me some Dragon Ball card game. But I do like me some Yu-Gi-Oh here and there. It's really fun, super competitive, with first turn wins and cards just getting crazier and crazier as the sets come out. But yeah, that's what you're gonna want to do. You're gonna want to find either on YouTube or your friends or your local card shop. Just I know it's scary to walk into a card shop. You feel very out of place. You don't know what you're looking at, but the community is very friendly. Don't be scared. We're not gonna bite you. We're not gonna hurt you guys. Walk in. Talk to the shop owner or maybe one of your friends who goes to the card shop. It's always good to walk into a card shop with a friend, just to associate yourself that you know somebody in the community. And it's just always better to walk in with a friend because you just don't feel so out of place there. But go to a card shop, look up on the internet how a card game is played, the art of the cards. Maybe you're just interested in collecting, but if you're interested in playing, how to play the game, the play style, how the game actually runs, and that's how you get into it. Up next is brand recognition. Like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Vanguard, Magic the Gathering. Maybe you just want to play the game because of the series. I know me personally, I got into Dragon Ball Super Card Game because of Dragon Ball. Been a Dragon Ball fan my whole life. And I enjoy Pokemon, but more of the games, not really the card game all that much. But I know a lot of people grew up with those original sets. They just have such high nostalgia for the original holographic Charizard and the old art, when cards were like, highest number was like 120 on HP. Now it's up to like 300 and God knows what. But just look for what card game you're going to be playing and how you're going to be getting those products. Personally, like always, I say you always support your local card shop. They are the ones who keep the community alive. Up next is to find some YouTubers to sort of get more info on the card game. You guys know me. I'm a Dragon Ball guy. Always have been. Always will be. But if you guys want, I'm a small channel. If you guys want more professional and people who have been in this for years now, I recommend Super Players for Dragon Ball. They've been going to nationals, and one of them actually won nationals, which is really cool to see. A channel that started off just on Dragon Ball Super Card Game actually be winning nationals. I'm very proud for these guys for making the community what it is. Super awesome guys for Dragon Ball. If you guys are more into Pokemon, I recommend Rhyme Style. That's me personally. Unlisted Leaf is another good one for Pokemon. Let me just pull up his name actually, so you guys can go give him a sub. Really good guy for Pokemon. Unlisted Leaf. These guys, they open packs. They go from new gen to old gen, and Rhyme Style here actually goes into some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff every once in a while. But his main gimmick is Pokemon. If you guys are looking for Yu-Gi-Oh, my personal pick is Ruggles for new players, because he started off Yu-Gi-Oh about a couple months ago. It's been 7 months now. He's only been playing for 7 months, and he's gone a long way. I recommend you guys watch his videos. They're amazing. just to see the small journey into getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Highly recommend this guy's channel for new players. And if you guys just want to laugh a bit and see some card openings and battles, I recommend Team APS. Really funny guys. I love these guys. They're amazing. But yeah, find a YouTuber. Team Samurai and Simone are also really good. But yeah, find a YouTuber that you guys are going to be enjoying their content and can teach you a thing or two every once in a while with the card game that you're interested in. Up next is realizing what you're going to want to get. Me, like always, I recommend starter decks. They're basically made to do that. They're made to show new players how to play a card game. And you guys know me. You guys know my rule. Buy what you like, not what is meta. You're gonna want to get the characters you want, whether it be, maybe you're in Pokemon. There's a Charizard deck. There's a I know a lot of people like Mewtwo. There's a Mewtwo deck out there. Get what you like. For Yu-Gi-Oh, might be a Dark Magician player, might be a Blue Eyes player. You can find the decks that you want, whether it be pre-made already from somebody online, whether it be a product from MSRP, from the markets out there like Walmart and Target. But like I always say, buy what you like, not what is meta. So yeah, get yourself a starter deck. If you're gonna be going into this with a friend, which is my next tip, get two. Duel each other every once in a while. Don't make it something that you need to do. Make it something you want to do. But it's always good to get into a card game with a friend because, for one, you never know, he might become your rival. You guys start off on the same foot, and it's just after that initial jump, it's just who is better, and it just becomes this very competitive thing between two people, which is where the fun comes in. But competitivity isn't the only thing in the card game. You're also gonna want to play friendly matches and just have a good time with the community. But I highly recommend you go in with a friend into either at your house, at a local event, or a local shop, or maybe actually travel. I don't recommend this for new players all that much. Maybe after a year and a half of playing and actually getting into cards and making your deck as good as it can be, go to an event with a friend. It could be a great experience. Once everything opens up, me and DJ, hopefully one day we can go to nationals for Dragon Ball. Hopefully make it pretty good in there in the rankings. But yeah, go with a friend. It'll just make the experience way better when you go with somebody. Also, it makes it more fun when opening packs. You can show off to your friend. Oh, I got this secret rare. I got this holographic card. Just makes it way more fun when you're doing it with somebody who you feel attached to as a friend, or maybe in a sort of maybe a family member, like a brother or something. It could also be very good like that. What are we on? We're on 3, right? Or 4? Not sure. You guys keep track of that. But or when I edit this, I'll keep track. But the next tip is protect your cards. So it's not a necessity at the beginning, but as you start going on more and more, you need to start organizing yourself and protecting your cards. So if you go to Core TCG, you see the essentials. Actually, this is not what I meant. I mean, yeah, keep your like I always say, wash your hands, keep it clean, all that good stuff. But yeah, if hopefully this whole thing ends quickly and we don't have to be wearing these face masks anymore. But let's just go into deck boxes and sleeves and a playmat, why not, and a binder. But sort of, go out there. You don't have to get these specific boxes unless you like the design. But you can go to any Walmart or any Target. Go to the trading card section and find a deck box for your deck. You're not gonna be wanting to carry a 50 card deck in your pocket or in a little mini bag or something. You're gonna want to get yourself a deck box. Cheapest goes for around $3 maybe. They're not that expensive, but a deck box can come a long way to keeping your cards safe and just keeping everything organized. Up next, obviously, is sleeves. In local events, you're not really going to need sleeves all that much, but everybody's going to be recommending them to you if you don't use sleeves, especially if you start to take more competitive. once you reach the nationals and everything, you're gonna have to, or regionals, you're gonna have to use a sleeve. There's no other option. They'll pretty much not let you play the card game or be in the tournament without sleeves. And it's such a simple it's just a simple necessity that people sometimes forget. But yeah, you're gonna want to sleeve up your cards. Just trust me, guys. Up next, it's not really a necessity, but it does come a long way after a while. You don't really need to buy 5 or 6 or 7 of these. You really just need one. At the beginning, most starter decks come with a play paper mat, which I showed in the last video. Those are good. They're not bad at all. They do its job, but eventually, you're gonna see a character you like, or maybe you want to go out and find your own custom mat. But a mat, not a necessity, more of a luxury, but it's still a very nice luxury. I'll say that. I recommend a mat no matter what card game you're playing. And lastly, this is more of a if you want, and once you're in the card game after a while, and you're going to want to be trading with your friends or at events, get yourself a binder. Whether it's 9 pockets or 12 pockets. I know there's 12 pockets out there. Or 4 pockets. Get a binder. Keep your rarest cards, or not your rarest cards, but your rarest tradables in there. Something that'll actually be worth to you when trading with people at events. Or maybe selling. I know people sell them instead of trading. Got to get that money somehow, but get yourself a binder just to keep a little bit more organized. And it's not here, but once you build up, just like last video, once you build up a high enough collection, you're gonna want to get a box to hold your cards. If you're in Pokemon, I highly recommend these elite boxes. These elite boxes, they're really good. Pokemon, there we go. I recommend these elite boxes. They're super good to hold your cards, and they kind of give you the essentials when playing Pokemon, such as energy, tokens, dice. I'm not super into Pokemon, so I'm not sure what exactly is all for, but I know these are pretty much the essentials for when you play at events. Let's see, is there anything else I can add to this little discussion? I guess my last tip is just have fun with it. You can be a high competitive player. That's why we have events like that's why we have tournaments. But in the end, just have fun with the card game. Don't stress yourself over it. Don't make it something, because if you start stressing over it, you're just not gonna have fun with it anymore. It's gonna become more of a something you want instead of something you just have fun with. That didn't really make sense, but hopefully you guys know what I mean. Just have fun with the card game. Don't make it something highly competitive every single day, where after a while of losing, you guys get tired of the card game and you don't even want to play anymore. Because then you just stop it, you sell your collection, all your stuff, and then you're just pretty much back to square one where you are right now. Just have fun with it. Like I said, a friend can make it always better, no matter what. Or maybe just people in your community can just make it better. And yeah, this is a small guide to TCG players. Oh, actually, one more tip. This is specifically, it's pretty funny. My professor was wondering what exactly a booster box and a booster pack was, which I guess I should talk about a little bit. Okay, so booster packs, you guys see these at Walmart all the time. They're simply a pack, depending on what card game you're playing. They come with a specific amount of cards. Dragon Ball has 12, Pokemon has 10, and Yu-Gi-Oh varies every once in a while. But this is a booster pack. Usually comes around 4 MSRP. This is how you're gonna start growing your collection once you do buy that initial starter deck. And a booster box, more expensive, roughly around $90. This doesn't show the booster box, but just do the math. Roughly around $90. Comes with 24 packs usually. Pokemon goes up to like 32, which is crazy to me. Or 36, I believe. But booster box is more expensive, but you get more packs in the end. Usually the better offer, seeing how you get a promotional card when you do buy a booster box. But that's just how much money you're willing to spend. And then of course there's starter decks and all that. But we're not gonna get into that right now. This is the first episode. I just sort of want to show you guys the basis of a card game, of the community. And I guess lastly, something very important in this generation. find either a Reddit page, a Discord, a website, something to talk to people about, and they can answer your questions. I know I'm in the Super Players Discord, which is amazing. I remember when I was starting off the card game, I used to ask so many questions, and they never really gave me attitude. It was just always, oh yeah, man, this is how you do it. This is how that effects works. This is how this card works. I recommend this. I recommend that. Or you guys can leave it down in the comment sections or email me, and I'll try to respond to you guys as quick as I can. But yeah, just find a community. Just find a website or social media that'll give you tips when you need them. But don't be rude about it. It's always good to be kind. Don't be going around. How do I do this? It doesn't work. This and that. Just start like being all mad about it. Just ask kindly, and the community respond kindly. Treat others like you want to be treated. But yeah, that's gonna be the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this little beginner's guide to TCG and what I recommend personally. Like, you don't have to follow my footsteps, but it's just something I recommend. You can go out and look other guides on the internet. They're out there. Well, probably better than this, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down if you guys have any more questions, any more recommendations for these beginner discussions, or the more sort of intermediate discussions that we had like last time. And yeah, wash your hands, keep it clean, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Later, guys. Peace.